for those on Facebook, please don't send stars. If you want to send me a couple dollars for a cup of coffee, just send it over to my Venmo or my Cash App. I just have issues with stars, so I would rather you save your money. I don't know what that is, sorry. So I'm going to do a Father's Day. Why does this guy keep accepting me? I'm sorry, I'm not doing whatever that is. Okay, coming back. So we got the new moon in Gemini, and happy Father's Day to all my lovely gentlemen out there that are actually taking, gosh, my words, damn Gemini energy, taking participation in their children's life. We appreciate you. So I'm going to do a collective reading, and then we're going to talk a little bit about, about the new moon in Gemini. Powerful time for, I always think of Gemini like the moon of affirmations, right? It's when we remember just how powerful our words and our thoughts are. And then we also have Mercury sitting in Gemini this month. So I feel like it's just going to be a really powerful, like, intellectual time, a powerful time for using the mind and your logic, your reasoning, things of the matters of the mind, intellectual versus like emotional, right? What's up, Kat? Thank you for the gifts. Yeah, so this is where we remember just how powerful our own thoughts and our own words are. There's a sense of like change in the air. It's a powerful time for, there's a lot of like endings taking place, shocking endings, a powerful time for new beginnings. It's good to reflect on like your current state of being and then allow the universe to guide you to make meaningful change along the way. It's a chance to look at the story that you're telling and look at like how you can rewrite your future. Is it a good time for manifesting? Absolutely. Absolutely. You think of the new moon is when the moon and the sun are in the same zodiac together, so they're both hanging out in Gemini. So Gemini, in my opinion, yes, it's a powerful time for manifesting for the same reason, like I've been saying. It's when we remember just how powerful our words are. So there's a deepening of the power of your words, which is like the whole manifestation thing, right? Let's see, I just had a couple notes before I go into the reading. So the sun and the moon, both of the luminaries together, create this ability to see things from a new perspective. And this has been coming up in the daily teas the past couple of days as well, where we're given this opportunity to see things from a higher viewpoint, a higher perspective. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't come out in today's collective as well. The higher perspective or new perspective. There's this sense of this new wave of like spontaneity, curiosity, adventure. You may want to like get out and do shit, or just have like an urge. It's like this momentum, this push forward that's kind of making us a little more active. It's also allowing you to just be cautious. Gemini is information, right? So there may be like even more information than you even know what to do with. So don't forget or don't neglect your meditation practice at this time. It's going to be really potent activations that are coming in that, again, allow you to see things in a new way, or maybe from someone else's perspective, or just in a new, there's a new sense of clarity that is available at this time for those that are open for it or looking for it, right? It's a good time to question your biases, question your preconceived ideas or thoughts. Good time to examine things, and to ask the universe for a better way of doing things, even, right? Remember that if you ask, then you receive, right? The universe will always, always, always give you the information that you're seeking, but you have to ask for it. A lot of mutable qualities, very cerebral, intellectual, informational. It's a lot of mental energy. It's the throat chakra. It's communication, and it's going to be more mental rather than emotional. So you're going to be able to, to negotiate things or think about things in a more logical way at this time. Okay. If you give, you receive too. Absolutely, Kat. So again, watch for too much information. Make sure that you're taking the time to quiet the mind. It's a really powerful time for reflection and for introspection. Rather than taking huge action or being too impulsive, make sure that you're sitting with it, and again, allowing for new information, for new perspectives, new insights. What's up, Christy? What's up, Shen? Hey, Nicole. I'm going to write down my goals and put them under my pillow and chant them before going to sleep. I love that. Absolutely. One thing that I like to do before going to sleep, especially if something difficult happened that day, or if there was any conflict, or so if shit didn't go my way exactly, I like to, right before I go to bed, while I'm in bed, I will reflect on the day. I'll go over it, and then I will see it, instead of playing out with disharmony, I'll see it playing out harmonically, as I would have wanted it to go, or seeing the solution of it before bed. It's really empowering. All right, let's get some cards. Also, right after you wake up as well, is it's both of these times is you're connected with your subconscious mind, because you're in that in-between state, the alpha theta, which is a time when you're very suggestible. So going over positive thoughts, not replaying negative thoughts or any worst case scenarios. You don't want to do that. Instead, you want to think about the positive side or the solution to it. There's also this message that's been coming in all week around being open for new discovery, being open for new avenues, new ideas to come in. I feel like those that have help others, right? It's that energy of self-care. And sorry, hold on. Hopefully you guys can still hear me on Facebook because my phone just rang. But hey, Jeremy. Yeah, it's this energy of self-care and revitalization, making sure that you are doing what's best for you. It's got this energy. It's a little selfish, but sometimes that's what you need to do. Sometimes you need to make sure that you are taking care of first and foremost. On the bottom of the deck, we have divine number 7, a deep breath. Okay, it's good now. Good. I can't emphasize enough how important it is that we connect with our breath. how invaluable this tool of the breath is. I think that especially when we get older, we forget how to like breathe fully, right? When we are breathing like a baby, right? Babies breathe belly breaths all the way in and all the way out. That's our natural state. And then we get a little older and we start like gaining things to worry about. We start experiencing trauma, conflict, chaos, and we forget to breathe correctly. And it's in this state of, this is why meditation is so powerful, so potent. It's our natural state. It's the state of healing. And this is also, I've come to learn, the state in which spirit can move through you, so that it can deliver, the universe can deliver the information that you need or are requesting at that time. If our mind is too chaotic, then it's a little more difficult to decipher messages or information. If our mind is in a state of peacefulness, of calm, then it's more than likely receptive and open, and that's when you will receive these beautiful activations and gifts that are coming in for the collective at this time. So don't forget to really, and some of you guys could be deepening your meditation practice or your spiritual practice. Remember, it looks different for everyone, right? There's so many different forms of meditation, yoga, qigong, all of these things, anything that connects you inward and calms your mind, and connects you to your breath and to your inner being, your core. Those that have been on this path and doing this work are receiving beautiful gifts at this time. That's what it just keeps coming out as. It's these beautiful cosmic gifts. There's this light that's beginning to shine through the collective that is of pure source energy. It's healing and it's inspiring. It's creative energy. This is remembrance of who you are at a soul level, what you came here to do. Hi, Sarah. And it's that core of you. It's the light within that when you remove all that other shit, right? When you remove all the chaos and all the conflict, the masks, the facades, those characteristics that you picked up as part of your fight system, your defensive system, all of this begins to drop, and then you meet yourself at your core, right? You essentially remember who you are at a soul level, at your divine self begins to kind of peek through, and that's what this energy is. It's energy of gifts, of soul remembrance, of authenticity, of grace, of light. I feel like those that have been patient and waiting for certain manifestations to pick up, your hard work is paying off. However, we're constantly kind of going through these little like sort of tests. I feel like testing to see if you're ready, how clearly you're seeing, and something that's been coming through is like, are you allowing yourself to be open for all that is or can come to you, right? Or are you blocking yourself? Are you blocking or restricting what could come in by maybe narrowing your goals too much, right? Is it okay if spirit gives you more than what you asked for, right? Is it, how can you look at your goals, look at your intentions, and maybe loosen them a bit, right? Maybe open them up a little bit and allow more space for the universe to bring in flow. Because if we're too narrow, sometimes, then it blocks certain energies or angles or perspectives from coming in, right? And you have all of these different angles, angels, right, that are there to assist you. However, if you're too narrow, then, you know, there could be all of this here that could potentially help you, but only this is allowed to help you, right? So it's like, how can you open yourself up a little more? It goes hand in hand with like faith, having faith in the universe that it knows you, right? It knows you because it is you. And there's this energy of seeing through some illusions, some deep-rooted fears, perhaps, some subconscious programming. And what's coming through right now is that energy of, is it manifestation or is it, did I intuit it or did I manifest it? Right? It's like, I don't know who this is for, but it's coming through like, it's just that concept. Like, did I know this was coming from like precog, or did I manifest it from thinking about it? And there's something in that pondering. There's something in there for someone to, I'm not going to say much more, but there's something in there, I think, that will reveal some clarity. So is it intuition or is it manifestation? Or is it both? It's all you. It's all you. We've got the phoenix with the bear. This is energy of rebirth. The bear is like literally waking from a spiritual slumber, and the phoenix rises from the ashes. This is a letting go of ego, letting go of old ways of being that were keeping you in suffering. This is liberation. Some of you could be clearing past karma. That's been coming up a lot this past month as well. Even like ancestral clearings. Let's see. So something else that's been coming up is paranoia, and the different states of paranoia. And what they're talking about is just being very careful with your thoughts, because right, again, that remembrance of just how powerful and potent your thoughts, and how just one little shift of your thought could open up a whole new experience. Right? Your expectations. What are you expecting? What are you expecting to come? I don't know what that's all about. I'm just channeling at this point, so take it if it resonates. And then we got the spider, which talks about the spider is the creator of prosperity, right? It's okay. So they're bringing my attention to the shit that you've gone through and how it's relevant. Like, you had to go through that shit so that you could become who you're becoming, like, so that you could it's something about life purpose. Maybe somebody is meant to help others deal with that same type shit that they went through, but there's something, it's just this renewal here. Like, I see this like as a great deep healing, yeah. And it's healing exactly as it's meant to. Like, there's this facet of like divine timing and how it's all just perfect. And then we got the Hangman, which does not surprise me because this is all about new perspectives. It's all about seeing things from a new viewpoint. 12 reduces to 3, which is about communication and creativity. And then the 12 is a very powerful number as well. The 12 disciples, the 12 directions, dimensions within, the 12 zodiacs, the 12 hours. New perspectives, higher perspectives, being able to see things from a new viewpoint, or viewing things different than before. There's some deep insight that's available for you here. And then I love how Spirit moves. These were both on the bottom of my deck. We've got the Knight of Earth and the Knight of Pentacles. They're essentially the same exact card. The spider can be building a web, but then if a fly gets caught and vibrates, it can distract. Also like a spider hanging from a thread, or the Hangman. I love that. So there's something in what you're doing, like your work, or I just keep getting that damn life purpose energy. Like, it's and this just reminder, like, you're exactly where you're meant to be, and so I'm seeing it as like a looking back, and a reminder to be proud of yourself, like for how far you've come, because not everybody gets this far, not everybody understands as deeply. That's what they're saying. There's something about being efficient here, though. There may be some details or something that needs your attention. So they're talking about priorities now. About, getting your shit organized and being responsible. There's an energy of divine support here as well. We got another number 12. Awakening. This is the literal Hangman. Again, just reiterating how important it is to gain this new perspective and to see things in this new light. I just keep seeing it as an opening up and allowing for more, like becoming more receptive and allowing for more to come your way as a result. They just keep bringing me back to, like, is it okay if we bring you more? Is it okay if we bring you better? Is it okay if, everything that you want is great, but can you make space for more? Right? Can the divine bring you even better than what you expect? And can you trust for that to happen? Let's get I'm not doing private readings right now. If you'd like to book a private reading, feel free to message me. I'm just doing the energy update right now. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Father's Day. I do apologize if during the reading I'm not seeing comments. It's kind of hard for me to go back and forth, so I'm not trying to ignore anybody. All right, we got victim consciousness in reverse and love. So victim consciousness is about owning your power. It's about taking your power back, right? You are literally creating your whole reality. So if you're a victim in this space, why? What are you creating? Where is your thoughts at that is allowing? What are you allowing in your life that you don't deserve? And how are your words creating this victimhood? How can you step more into your power and start owning that? Listen, the universe doesn't make mistakes, right? Everything is according to universal laws. And our words create our exact reality. So if you're in a place where you're feeling like a victim, then you've given your power away. Okay? If you are in this place where you're feeling like, you're being abused. This isn't for everybody, but it's for someone. Why are you staying? Right? You have the power, and the victim chooses to stay there, whether it's a subconscious or not. And look, it's another number 12, right? That new perspective. It's gaining new insights, new perspectives. 12 breaks down to a 3, which is the mind, body, soul connection. There's a realization to be made here that your words, your thoughts are creating the show. The story that you're telling is what shows up. It's as above, so below, right? It's if you think it, you're willing it, and it will be. So how can, and again, this isn't for everybody, but I do feel like for someone, you're feeling like maybe defeated or helpless, and it'll take a simple change of focus. You need to choose happiness in each now moment, and somebody mentioned boundaries, and I think boundaries is really important as well. You don't need to stay stuck in shit that makes you feel bad, right? And then love. On the bottom of the deck is entrapment. So I feel like somebody's staying in a and this isn't for, I feel like this is for one person, but somebody's staying in a shitty relationship, and I don't know if it's so what they're talking about is money matters, and feeling maybe like you can't do it on your own. As the longer that you think that, the more it'll be. So again, this new change of perspective, you can, right? There's hundreds of people that do it each and every day on their own, and the good news is the universe has your back. It's giving you exactly what you think about and talk about the most. So if you can just change your wordage, your thoughts, and start releasing these people, places, and things that just are no good, no bueno, then you call in real love. Then you love yourself, right? It's that act of self-love. Like, okay, I know I deserve more, and I'm claiming that now. I'm taking my power back. And it's in finding that self-love that you find the healing and you find real love. I feel like somebody is really wanting to find like soulmate relationships, and they're just talking about how important it is for your own self-healing first, and they're bringing me back to the divine timing and how everything is exactly as it's meant to be. Okay. I do feel like there's going to be many awakenings at this time, spiritual awakenings. The divine feminine is rising, and the consciousness of the collective is being unleashed, I'm hearing. A lot of inner child healing being done at this time. I just want to say, for those that have been doing the work, I really appreciate you guys. And know that we are making a difference here, even if it's just, one person at a time. It's working, and I'm grateful for all of you. All right, coming back. Let's see, is there any more messages here? So we have 3 hangmans. I feel like that's really important. And then 2 Knight of Earths. So for some of you, there could be a change in direction around something that, like in your career or how you make your money. For some, it's the fact that you need to focus more on your business or on your career or on your priorities. They keep talking about someone's priorities and the need to, and then for others, it's like, for everyone, honestly, I feel like the universe sees that you are making some shifts. The universe sees your hard work, and I do see this as gifts and discoveries, opening, clarity, this renewal, this the phoenix rising, right, from the ashes. And yes, to go into the ashes, it means you have to release the old stories, the old people, the old places, the old victim consciousness, the ego, and you can start from this new slate, and then you can pick and choose your characteristics that you want to emulate, right? So who do you want to become? Who do you want to be? This is about consciously choosing that path. All right, guys. I will get, let's see, I'll get some advice. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Any advice for the collective for the new moon in Gemini? Oh, I'm grateful for you too. We got a woman holding a coin and the world. Oh, shit. So this is what I was talking about, you guys. This is success. For those that have been doing the work, your shit's about to pay off. Like, the universe sees all that you've been putting in. For those, I see this for those that are like trying to build like their dream career or business. I see it as really kicking off. Yeah, the world is success. The woman holding a coin, it's like, this is manifestation. Like, this is big money, big energy coming your way. Like, it looks like the universe, I just keep seeing like the universe giving you this gift, this beautiful gift. So make sure that you're calling it in. Again, make sure that you are staying open for more, right? Not putting boundaries on what the universe can give you, right? Not putting limits on what's available for you. Okay, so maybe you want to like revamp your goals or your wherever you write down your manifestations, and just I feel like there's something in there that you could open up a little bit to allow for more, allow for what's ready for you, what's wanting to come your way, if you will. I'm so proud of you, Molly. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for liking and sharing and commenting and hanging out. You would have made a fortune in Salem. I'm pretty sure it's hung, but yeah. All right, guys. I love you. Happy Father's Day. Don't have a good day. Have a great day.